What if everything you believe about starting late is a lie that is stealing your life right now? Stop for a second and listen to this carefully, because it can completely change the way you think. If this message resonates with you, subscribe now, leave your like, and share it with someone who also needs to wake up. If you're over 30, you may feel tired, frustrated, even a little lost. You may have spent years making decisions that didn't take you where you wanted, or worse, years operating on autopilot, meeting expectations that were never really yours. But here's the truth that almost no one says clearly. It's not late. It was never late. The idea that your time has already passed is an elegant excuse that hides fear, insecurity, and lack of direction. Most people do not fail because they lack talent, money, or connections. They fail because they repeat the same patterns over and over again. They live reacting instead of building. They pay bills, respond to problems, get distracted with news, but they do not design their future. And that's where the real difference begins. Not in money, but in mindset. While most live in repetition, a few live in creation. And those few are not special. They simply made a different decision. They stopped waiting for permission and started taking responsibility. That is the invisible line that separates those who stay stuck from those who move forward. When you reach a certain age, you have something younger people do not: clarity. You have already seen what does not work. You have already understood that a good salary does not guarantee freedom. You have already proven that consumption does not fill voids and that appearances do not build stability. That experience, if used well, becomes an advantage. The mistake is thinking that wealth starts with money. No, it starts with decisions. There are people who earn a lot and are still poor because they do not know how to manage, do not know how to invest, do not know how to think long-term. And there are people with few resources who build a solid foundation because they understand value, discipline, and time. Everything changes when you stop asking, how do I make more money? And start asking, what problem can I solve that has real value for others? Because money is not chased, it is attracted. And it is attracted by creating value. Look at the patterns. Those who build wealth do not seek constant shortcuts. They seek direction. They do not try to impress. They try to contribute. They do not react to the present. They design the future. And that starts with something very simple, but powerful. Stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like a creator. Because while one buys to feel validated, another learns to become valuable. While one seeks quick results, another builds sustainable results. While one avoids responsibility, another seeks it because they understand that responsibility is the price of freedom. And here comes something uncomfortable but necessary. Your current life is the accumulated result of your past decisions. Not luck, not the system, not others. And that can hurt, but it is also liberating because it means you can change it. You don't need to start perfect. You need to start aware, with clear numbers, with firm decisions, with fewer excuses and more direction. Because no one builds wealth from confusion. Most people say they want to change their life, but they don't know how much they really earn, how much they spend, where their money goes. They live without structure and expect extraordinary results. That is impossible. Building wealth is not an event, it is a system. It is repetition, control, and patience. It is not glamorous, but it is real. First you stop losing money, then you learn to keep it, then to multiply it. And everything begins by closing the leaks. Impulsive expenses, unnecessary debts, emotional decisions. While your money escapes without control, you will never be able to build anything solid. Because it's not just about earning money, it's about retaining it and directing it. This is where many fail. They want freedom, but they don't want discipline. They want results, but they don't want structure. And without structure, everything collapses. Change begins when you decide that your future is worth more than your immediate gratification. When you choose to build instead of pretending. When you understand that true wealth is not seen on social media. It is built in silence, in daily decisions, in habits that no one applauds. And at that point, everything begins to transform. The moment you start taking real control of your decisions, something changes inside you. You no longer react, you choose. You no longer survive, you build. And that transition, although invisible to others, is the beginning of a completely different life. But here comes a truth many avoid. It is not enough to want to change. You need to become someone capable of sustaining that change. Because more money in the hands of the same mindset only amplifies the same problems. If today you don't know how to manage little, tomorrow you won't know how to manage much either. That's why the next step is not to look for opportunities outside. It is to strengthen yourself inside. Your ability to generate value is your greatest asset. Not your degree, not your age, not your past. Your skills. Ask yourself honestly, what do you know how to do today that the market truly values? What can you improve in the next 12 months that will increase your income directly? Sales, communication, negotiation, digital skills, leadership, financial analysis. These are not options, they are levers. Most people work more hours hoping to earn more. But the world does not pay effort, it pays impact. You can work 10 hours a day and still be replaceable if you do not develop key skills. On the other hand, someone with high value can work less and earn more because they solve important problems. This is where two mindsets separate. One says, I already work enough. The other asks, does my work generate real results? One seeks recognition. The other builds measurable value. One waits for ideal conditions. The other acts even in imperfect conditions. And yes, it is harder, but it is also more effective. Now let's talk about something many ignore, thinking strategically. You don't need to create a multi-million-dollar company to start building wealth, but you do need to think like someone who builds systems, not like someone who trades time for money forever. That means understanding that your time is limited, but your ability to create value is not. You can learn to scale your knowledge, to invest, to participate in projects, to build income sources that do not depend solely on your direct effort. Because if all your money depends on your time, you will always be limited. But if you start building assets, even if they are small at the beginning, you begin to free your future. And this is where fear comes in. The fear of failing, of making mistakes, of losing. It is normal. Everyone feels it. But there's a key difference. Some obey that fear, others move forward with it. Fear does not mean you're on the wrong path. It means you are leaving what is known. And the known, even if uncomfortable, always feels safer than the new. But staying where you are also has a cost. A silent, cumulative cost that translates into lost years, missed opportunities, and a life that does not reach its true potential. Look at people who manage to change their reality after 30, 40, or even 50. They did not wait to feel ready. They did not wait for the perfect moment. They acted with what they had, learned in the process, and adjusted along the way. It is not magic. It is consistency. Another critical point, your relationship with consumption. Because many people appear successful on the outside, but are financially trapped inside. They live to sustain an image, not a reality. They buy things they don't need to impress people who don't matter to them, while sacrificing their peace of mind, their freedom, and their future. And that is one of the most dangerous mistakes. True wealth is not necessarily visible. It is in invisible decisions. In the money you don't spend, in the investments you make, in the patience you practice, in the independence you build. You need to learn to differentiate between what makes you look rich and what actually makes you free. Because they are not the same. An asset puts money in your pocket or increases its value over time. A liability constantly takes it out. And most people, when they earn more, simply increase their liabilities. Better cars, more expensive houses, more expenses. It looks like progress, but in reality, it is a trap. The higher your lifestyle without a solid foundation, the more dependent you become. And dependence is never freedom. That is why investing stops being an option and becomes a necessity. Not to get rich quickly, but to build something stable and sustainable. It is not about gambling. It is about understanding, planning, and executing with discipline. And here another key factor appears, the long term. We live in a culture that wants immediate results, but real wealth is built over time. Not days, not weeks, years. Compound interest does not only work with money, but also with your skills, your reputation, your contacts, and your discipline. What you do today, repeated over years, completely defines your future. The problem is that many quit too soon. They start something, and when they don't see quick results, they stop. They constantly change direction. They get distracted, and that way they never build anything solid. Wealth requires focus. It requires repeating, improving, adjusting, and continuing, even when it is boring, especially when it is boring, because it is in that repetition where mastery is built. And mastery creates value, and value creates income, and income, well managed, creates freedom. If you're over 30, time is not against you, but it will be if you keep wasting it without direction. 5 focused years can completely change your life, but they have to be 5 real years, not 5 years of half attempts. And everything begins with a decision. Stop living like someone who only pays bills and start living like someone who builds capital, skills, and options. So we reach the point where you can no longer deceive yourself. Because now you know, it's not about luck or age or perfect circumstances. It's about who you decide to be from today on. Your past may have been messy, full of mistakes or decisions you wouldn't repeat today. But that is not a sentence. It is material. Material to build judgment, discipline, and direction. Because when you truly learn, even mistakes become an advantage. This is where a new identity is born. And without a new identity, there is no new life. If you keep thinking like someone who reacts, consumes, postpones, and doubts, you will keep getting the same results, even if you earn more money or have more opportunities. But when you start seeing yourself as someone who builds, who invests, who decides with intention, everything changes. Your habits change. Your priorities change. Your results change. You no longer spend on impulse. You choose with strategy. You no longer work only out of necessity. You work with purpose. You no longer seek validation. You build value. And that, even if it is not immediately visible, completely transforms your future. Because wealth does not start in your bank account. It starts in your way of thinking, and how you manage your time, your energy, your money, and how you respond when no one is watching. Maybe you lost money. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you spent years on a path that did not take you where you wanted. But that does not define your end. It is just part of the process. The people who manage to change their lives are not those who never failed. They are those who stopped giving up internally. Those who decided that, no matter what happened before, they were going to build something different. And you can do the same. Because change does not happen when you wish for it. It happens when you decide and act.